Well, hello everyone. And yes, I finally decided to show my face on YouTube. The nice thing about YouTube is I can make longer videos as opposed to TikTok cuts me off after 3 minutes. And you know, sometimes I've got a lot to say. So I'm making 1 and 2 parts and it's a little aggravating. So what I've done is, or what I'm gonna do tonight is we're gonna do a pick a deck reading. I decided I'm going to choose 3 decks. Love readings. They're going to be from February 17th, which is tomorrow, till the end of the month, February. My first deck is the Robert Hansen deck. That's deck number 1, okay? My second deck that I'll be shuffling is my Mythic Tarot deck. I love this deck. That is deck number 2. So if you've chose number 2 or you want to choose number 2, that will be your deck. Okay. And number 3 is my Rider-Waite Vintage. It's a new deck. They just actually came out with it, I think. The cards are pretty thick. I do love them though, for some reason, even though they're a little hard to shuffle. So for everybody who is new to YouTube or to me, my name is Denise, but I go by Queen of Wands. You can find me on TikTok. That's where I kind of started my video venture, as I like to call it. And I have been a tarot card reader for over 40 years. I read a little bit differently. Everybody has their own style. There's some great readers on this station. So let's get into it. So think about the person, because these are love readings that you're interested in. Think about what deck you want. Do you want deck number 1, which is Hansen Robert? Do you want deck number 2, which is the Mythic Tarot deck? Or do you want deck number 3, which is the Vintage Rider-Waite deck? Pick one. And also a little announcement, if you're not on TikTok and you feel like joining and finding me, you can always find my link in my bio. I am doing a live on Saturday night. It is a speed reading, free readings. I pick your name and I'm able to do a lot of readings that way. Last time I think I did 108 readings. I drew 108 cards for people. Like I said, I've been doing it 40 years, so I can read pretty fast. Okay, so if you've chose deck number 1, I'm gonna give it another shuffle. This is Hansen Robert deck. I could timestamp these, but I don't really know how. So if somebody is on watching and you know how to timestamp, if you want to timestamp it for me, I would be eternally grateful. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you chose deck number 1, Hansen Roberts, the first card out is a 4 of Pentacles. Now, 4 of Pentacles tells us a couple things. One, it tells us that the person you're thinking about, because these are love readings, could be a confirmed bachelor. But the other thing with this person, if you look at the pentacle over his heart or her heart, don't get caught up in the gender, it seems like they are putting money before love. Okay, as you can see, money seems very important to this person. We got Pentacles all about this person. And I feel like the person that you're dealing with is definitely putting money before love, okay? But I have to say, with the Ace of Cups, there is a reconciliation there. So this person is trying to fight it, but the emotions overflow out of the cup, and the Ace of Cups, excuse me, usually talk about reconciliation. So I feel like the person could be coming back at some point to reconcile. The Chariot tells us you are on the right path, and so are they. The thing is with the Chariot, it talks about a Cancer, so I don't know if any of you are involved with the Cancer, because what I'm seeing in this reading, and it could be both, it could be earth and water, but it could be any sign that could be in their chart. I'm feeling that with the Chariot, it's telling us that, yes, you are on the right path, okay? You are definitely on the right path in life and you are moving forward. This card is usually the card of Cancer. So, but I got to tell you the truth, when we get down to the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of you out there are just weary. You're just tired and you're like, you know, I've put so much effort into this relationship. I don't know if I should do it anymore. So I'm going to tell you a story. So the Seven of Pentacles, as the story goes, he went to bed one night and he had one pentacle out in the field. He went to bed. He woke up the next day, and when he came out into his field, he had tons and tons of pentacles. And he was getting ready to pick them. He said, wow, all these pentacles, I think I'm going to pick them. And a thunderous voice, yes, a thunderous voice, said, no, don't pick them. Because if you wait and have patience, you'll have more. So I think the message for you is, I feel like somebody who's watching this video wants to make the move, okay? You want to send out the text. You want to get together, get back with this person, which is all fine and good, but this person's not ready. This person is working on their finances. This person's trying to find their sea legs. As you can see, their legs are on pentacles. So this person is not in touch with the ground or the real world. He's in touch with the material world, and he hasn't found his heart yet. He does think about you, or she does, with the Ace of Cups, there's no doubt. And there will be a reconciliation in the future, but just not right yet. Not right yet, but coming soon. When, you ask? Well, because we have, and this is how I do timing, because the majority of the cards are pentacles, I go with the next Earth season. So I would say that's Taurus. So that's middle of April into May. Yeah. All right. If you chose deck number 2, and let me just tell you, every once in a while, my cat Luna likes to visit. So every once in a while, she jumps up here and she steals cards. If I leave them laying out, she likes to pick a card, I guess. All right, so if you've chose deck number 2, the Mythic Tarot deck, think of the person, and we are going to, okay, let me just cut these. All right, let's see. Okay. It's funny, this is like a reoccurring message I have when I do TikTok readings. Now, another thing I always tell people, if you subscribe or follow me, you're basically giving me your permission to tap into your energy so I can read for you. So the Knight of Swords, which is the first card out the bat, the Knight of Swords always seems to speak to me as impulsive moves, okay? And because it has the Ten of Pentacles, right near it, I tend to feel with this person that they rush back into your life and they just want to pick up where you left off, but they don't want to talk about what put you away out of your life, what separated you guys, what the problems were, what needs to be done. They just want to get back together. Let's not talk about it. Let's just move forward. I'm good. You should be good as well. But I think in the back of your mind, you still are thinking about all the things that happened. The Nine of Wands talks about the upheaval. Not to say that you're not going to get to calmer waters, because you definitely are. But there was a lot of upheaval there. There was a lot of hurt. There was a lot of pain. And the one thing about the Queen of Cups is sometimes she covers her cup. And I think in this instance, she's a little leery. So I feel with you, you're a little bit on the fence whether or not to give your love to this person, whether or not to give this person another chance. I think they have come in and out of your life a few too many times for you to feel that you can trust them and you need to move forward. What signs are here, you ask? And don't get caught up in the signs or genders. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All the earth signs are here, and here's Luna. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All the elements are here. And all the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So I do feel, and I want to draw one more card, I do feel the High Priestess, you're going to go into the High Priestess mode with this person. So I don't know if you will readily be eager to have this person back in your life. I don't know. I feel there's going to be a part of you that's going to want to take 2 steps back, kind of investigate a little bit. Because like I said, this person does not want to talk about the past. And I think you're really afraid if this person is going to repeat the past, which I don't blame you. They're, like I said, they're very impulsive. So they want to just like, oh, we got to say hi to Luna. Hi, bye. They want to just be back together and that's it. Let's just forget everything happened. And I think it was just a little bit too much to kind of forget. But that is what you are going to be up against. All right. 3, pile number 3. You know, I've been doing 3-minute videos. So I think I'm at like 11, 12 minutes now. So this is new for me. But I will say I do, when I do my lives on TikTok, I do them fairly long, you know, and we end up, I have great moderators and it just actually ends up being so much fun. There's a lot of participation and there's just a lot of great energy in the room. Yeah, we have our, you know, heckler every once in a while, but you know, it takes care of itself. So like I said, I have great moderators. So, okay, last but not least, if you picked pile number 3 and you want to know about your love life or that special someone from February 17th until the end of February, then you've come to the right place. Well, first thing I'm going to tell you is, I'm going right over here. Now, I do want to clarify one thing. I don't do specific spreads. I throw cards out there and I just read them together as a story. And they haven't failed me yet, so hopefully they won't fail me here on YouTube. Okay, so Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You don't have to be. Could be Virgo somewhere. But when I get the Hermit, I get a couple things. I get that this person you were involved with has decided to go away. He could have ghosted you, because even though the Hermit is a man of substance or a person of substance, they still can act immature. And I feel like they're spying on you. This is my spying card when I get this. This and the Page of Swords. I will forever be explaining to you what the cards mean, because, stop it, Luna. She'll be stealing the cards and running off the table. I love to teach people how to read tarot cards. So, and I've been doing it for years, so I'm a little bit of teacher in me. So when you see the Virgo, which is a major card, so think major happenings, I feel this person spies on you. I mean, I don't care. I'm not saying like stalky, creepy kind of way, you know, like in the bushes looking through your window, because yeah, that would be creepy. But I'm thinking more of social media, checking out what you're doing, you know, every once in a while. If you're doing anything online, videos or whatever, they're kind of watching you. I also feel this person kind of walked away to do some work on themselves, okay? I feel like they decided that it was time to walk away from the relationship because they don't want closure. It's crazy because I feel like with the 8 of Swords, their anxiety was holding them back. Maybe they felt they couldn't live up to your expectations. Maybe they felt they just couldn't be the person you wanted them to be, and they couldn't give you what you wanted. Because swords are all about our thought process. There's no emotions involved whatsoever. And this girl, if you look at her, I'll bring her right close in. She feels like she's closed in with those swords. But the truth is, she's not. She's not closed in at all. She can walk away from those swords, but she chooses not to. So I always get this card as the anxiety card. All right, let me get to the beginning now. So the person you're thinking about and wanting to reunite with, if you're in separation or if you're just going through a rough patch, I get the card of Cancer. So I don't know if Cancer has any bearing on this relationship, but the Chariot is another major card. You have 2 majors in this spread. And the Chariot tells us that you are on the right path. The only thing is, if you look at the Sphinx, they're both sitting down. They're not going to be pulling that Chariot anywhere sitting down. So with that said, things right now are at a standstill. But with the Ace of Pentacles, now check out the hand. See how the hand comes and it offers? So this person comes and offers you something substantial, but they're still spying on you. You're like, come on, get off the mountain already, will ya? The nice thing is the inside this lantern, you see a star. So this is always, to me, it's always a star card. So wait, I just want to draw one more card. Yeah, I get death. People get, oh, good. Okay. So people get afraid when I tell them the death card. And I always tell people this cute little story that when I owned my angel store, this woman came in and she said, I just want a health reading. And you know what? That was the last day I ever did another health reading. And the first card she pulled was death. She almost fell off the chair. I go, no, death doesn't mean death. I always say Jane Fonda ruined it in James Bond when she was a tarot card reader and she pulled out the death card and all these guys came in and started shooting and killing each other. No, death does not mean death. Death means transformation. So I feel, again, before this person gives you the offer, he or she's doing a little transformation. But the Page of Swords is my other spine card. So it does back up my card right there, my Hermit. So I feel this person is spying on you. So, oops, sorry, shook the table on that one. I'm not used to these long videos. I have to get used to it. So bear with me. This is my first one. That was this long. All right, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments below, good or bad. You know what? I have really thick skin, so I could kind of take it. I hope they made sense. I am going to post for March in about another week or so. I'm going to post all the astrological signs. And those are individuals. So, all right, everyone. I hope you join me for my live Saturday night on TikTok. And all the descriptions are in my About page on YouTube. All right, everyone. Have a great night.